Alright, so our HTML document is complete, so I'm just going to double check, make sure I had Control S or File Save. And then you can actually just, actually leave this open just in case. Then what you want to do is you want to go to, I'll minimize this, you want to open this up. Okay, it's going to open up this folder, right? And then here's our index. We're going to open that up again. Now, if you already have it open, you can actually just refresh on the page after you've saved it, and that will also work. And then we're just going to look at it and see if there's any big mistakes. So hopefully, let me see if I can get this to go down. There we go. And we're going to look for any errors and or such. Okay. So if I hit Control minus minus plus plus, I can make it. I can zoom in and out of the web page. So Control or Command plus or minus. Okay. So let's do minus here. Okay. So I'm just going to look, make sure everything looks correct. So I got this, there's the horizontal rule I was talking about. You can see how it made this part bold when we put strong on it. And then you will notice that when we put emphasis, the EM, on each one of these, it made them italicized, right? And then you'll notice here, it didn't really do anything. So see, I put strong on none. But notice that it didn't work. That's because this was already an H4. I think, yeah, that was an H4, and as you notice, the headings are already bold. So the strong doesn't even show up. Anyway, but this looks all good. I'm happy with it. Also notice that the title of what I wrote shows up here. I forgot to mention that before. So that looks great. So now we have that going. So what we're going to do is submit this. Okay, so make sure there's if you see any errors, you obviously want to fix them. So then you would just either minimize this or close this. And then you would go back to here and you would make any changes that you need to, okay? And then just kind of go back and forth. You would save it and then go back to the web page and, review it and what have you, okay? But once you're happy and you know it, you clap your hands. I'm just going to go ahead and close this out. And I'll close this out. And this is the website, okay? I would be super mad if you give me just this HTML. Honestly, for right now, this will work because this is the only thing that's doing anything. But starting next week, this won't work. If you give me just the HTML, I will not be able to see your site, okay? So this is the website, the whole folder, not this single document. This is just one part of it, okay? Even though the other things aren't doing anything yet. All right, so to submit it, we need to submit this on Blackboard, okay? Now, so to get to Blackboard, right, it's just going to be cecil.blackboard. There's actually, I think I put a little button there that says click here. You're going to log in. You're going to go to the site. So let me minimize this so we can see everything. There we go. You're going to go to the courses, and then you're going to go to your course. So okay, so you go to your web design course. Now you can reach the assignments either here underneath assignments, or you can just go to the week that they're due. Either way. So if you go to assignments, you'll see all the assignments right here. Okay, so we're on the first one. You can also get to it by going to week 1, and then you'll see this is the stuff that you need to get done. So you just go to week 1 here, and then you'll see there's resources. There's not really anything there, and then you'll see this is the actual assignment. So to submit it, you're going to click on this. And then you can click on View Rubric. That will actually show you the rubric. It'll be a little pop-up. I'm not going to bother doing that right now. Then when you're happy and you know it, you need to submit your files here, okay? The problem is, if you submit the files individually, if I submit these individually, what will happen is it won't have the file folder structure I need. So when you go to submit your work, you need to submit this whole folder. But you're going to notice, oh, is it going to crash on me? I didn't even drop it. That's stupid. Anyway, what you're going to notice is it's going to crash on you for no reason, even though you did nothing. And then, great. It's going to crash on you. But if you try to drop it in there, it won't work because you can't submit folders. What you can do is submit files. Okay. So what I need to do is I need to convert this to a zip folder. So to do that, you're going to right-click on it. If you're on a Mac or PC, you right-click over top of the folder. And then if you're on a PC, it's going to be send to compressed zip folder. And it put it over here. Okay. it's going to put it there. And you're going to end up with this zip folder, which is going to be the same thing, but it's going to say .zip. This is what you're going to submit. So you'll take that, and you can either drop and drag it. I don't want to do that again because it might crash. You're going to drop and drag it in there, or you can browse and find this. But you're going to submit this folder, and then later on, I can actually unzip it, and then all of your stuff will be in their right locations and stuff, okay? So that's how you submit your work. If you're on a Mac, you just right-click over top of it, and then you'll see an option that just says compress. And then just click on compress, and it will give you the same thing. It'll give you a zip folder, and then you're just going to submit it here, and then you'll hit submit. If you need to write something like, oh, you know, I didn't understand this, or there's something I need to know, you can also add some text to that. I'm not going to do that right now, but that's what you need to do to submit your work. And then once you've submitted that, the lab is then submitted. So, yay! Good job.